If the end product is even half as good as the trailer, then I think you can count this as a success. What's up, everybody? So this is my review of the Tron Ares trailer that just came out. Overall, this movie looks super badass. I know they're really getting better and better at putting a trailer together so that way you're not underwhelmed when you go into the movie theater. They're almost too good at putting trailers together. I think back to the first Suicide Squad movie with Will Smith and Margot Robbie, and the trailer was incredible, and then you go and you watch the movie and it ends up being not incredible at all. However, there are some things in this trailer, story-wise, that I think were really, really interesting. Of course, the visuals are just wow. They're impressive, to be very, very honest with you. I wasn't really sure about this because even though I really, really liked Tron Legacy, it didn't seem like, from what I remember, it did so well that people were just screaming for another one to come out. But based on the trailer and what I've seen so far, it looks really, really interesting. The only thing that kind of doesn't do it for me is the whole story arc of using, this incredibly advanced technology as weapons to sell in the material world. I mean, that trope in science fiction, I think, has just been done to death. And to just have it in there just seems filler to me. It doesn't seem necessary in any way, shape, or form. However, what really does seem interesting is this whole idea, and then you see it in the trailer where you see, when the text on the screen pops up and it's like worlds will collide. So it's as if the digital world is encroaching itself on the material world, and then the conflict that lies within that. And I was like, okay, now that's something that's different, that I don't think has been done enough, or even though they have done it in the past with other movies, it's still rich ground to build other stories around. And especially, it kind of looks like Jared Leto, who plays the lead. It seems like there's this self-awareness that he has that makes him want to rebel against his programming. Even when Jeff Bridges' character pops up, and then Jared Leto's character says that, he's like, "Oh, it's just a feeling that I have," and he just says, "Fascinating," So there are some interesting ideas and concepts that it looks like this movie is exploring, and so I'm totally down with it. And of course, Nine Inch Nails providing original music, new music for the soundtrack. I really, really like the Daft Punk soundtrack from Tron Legacy. I kind of played in the background as I'm working every now and again. I'm a big Nine Inch Nails fan, and I've always really enjoyed what Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross has done with, the Social Network and Gone Girl and Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. But the fact that it's just specifically Nine Inch Nails is going to be putting together the music for this movie, I think that's awesome. It's like I haven't heard new music from them in a while. I keep jamming to their old stuff, but I appreciated that's what they used as another reason to go watch this movie. Because what do you see so much in trailers these days? It's this alternate version of an old song. You know what I mean? Like, even go back to the Dune Part 1 soundtrack, and it's this version of a Pink Floyd song. And they're always, always, always doing that these days. You can even find a video on YouTube of the formula for how to put together these trailers with these. And one of the pieces of that formula is it has to be an old song that is done in a kind of modern, revamped way. But throughout the trailer, it's Nine Inch Nails music and the music that you will see within the movie. So I'm stoked. I'm down. Anyways, those are my thoughts. What about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.